Hello and welcome to the second video in the Absolute Beginner series for the Canva Made Easy for Travel Agent community. For those of you who don't know me, hello, my name is Jasmine and this is my YouTube channel. So if this is the first video that you're watching of the Absolute Beginner series, I want you to stop and go back to the first video, which is about text and fonts. So I'll pop a link in the description to that one. That is where I recommend starting, and it is nice and short. It's only about 10 minutes long, and it is just some really foundational stuff for that. So before we jump in, please have a look in the YouTube description and get the free Canva template, which is what we can work through together. So open that and then come back and join me in the Canva editor. Okay, so let's jump across. So this is, again, really basic foundational work for the photo side of Canva. So this is, again, geared towards our absolute beginners. So where we are going to start is when you open up your Canva template, this is what you are going to be greeted with. So likely you'll have the Canva bar on the side. So the way that we get rid of that is we just come up the top to where it says Canva name, and we just close the menu. So that just clears our space and gives us all of our taskbars at the start. All right, so follow along with me. We've got task one. So we want to search Canva's photo library for an image of a beach and put it here. So to access Canva's library, it is extensive. There is millions of photos. So I am going to show you just how to do a really basic search of Canva's library. So when we want to access Canva's library, which is all the photos and elements and videos and everything like that, we come over to the side navigation and we want to come to the second one, which says elements. So we want to click on that, and then you'll see we've got shapes, graphics, the AI image generator, stickers, photos. So photos is what we're looking for, and we want to come up to the side where it says see all. So we want to click on see all and then come back up to the top to our little search bar. So this is where we're going to put in whatever we want to look for. So today we're going to have a look for beach. So we're going to hit enter. Now you'll see we have all of our options open up, and you can just literally scroll. You can scroll for days. There's so many in there. But what I want to show is the distinction between the free and the pro. So here I am in my free version of Canva during this tutorial. So you'll see that I have some of the pictures will have the little crown, which indicates that they're pro. Pro means that if I want to use them, I have to pay for them. So in today's video, we're just going to go through and look for free ones, which are accessible to all Canva users. And these are indicated by not having the little crown down the bottom. So once we go through and we just find a beach image that we like, what we're going to do to put it on our screen in our Canva square is we are just simply going to click on it. So we're going to, let's use this little beach scene here with the palm trees. So if we just click on the image once, what it'll do is it'll put it straight onto the Canva page smack bang in the center. So that's all that it does. So we're just going to leave that there, and we're going to move on to our next task. I know it's hard to leave it there, but we'll move on and I'll show you what we can do about this. So task 2, if we scroll down, so it says to upload a photo into Canva and put it below. So this is a very similar task, but the idea of this one is to upload your own photo. So for example, in your travel business, you would have a logo and you may want to use a headshot, a photo of yourself, perhaps some destination photos and videos and all of those things. So this is how you would upload your photos into Canva. So we're going to come back to our navigation here on the side. So you can see I haven't closed it. If you do want to close it, you can come up the top to where we've got this little X, and you can close it if you want to. It really doesn't make any difference if you leave it open or close it. But to come back to our navigation on the side here, we are going to go down to where it says upload. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. So 5 down, and we're going to click the little orange cloud with the little arrow that's pointing up. So when this menu is open, you'll see that I've got a whole bunch of photos uploaded, and that's because I work in here all the time, but yours will likely be blank and there won't be anything in here. So to upload your own photos, we're going to come up to the top to the purple button where it says upload photos. So you're going to click that, and then you can upload any photos that are currently on your computer. And I should say, I do recommend doing this on your computer, not on the Canva app. It is much easier to upload things. So click the upload files and upload a picture of yourself, your logo, whatever that you want to use in Canva. This is a good opportunity to upload those there. So we'll upload a photo, and then it'll pop here like how all of these ones have. And then again, to put it on our canvas, what we are going to do is we are just going to click, and Canva is just going to put it smack bang in the center. And that's how we add our uploaded photos to our Canva designs. Okay, so let's go down and we'll keep working through our tasks. So task 3. So this is how we actually go about changing the size and moving around our photos now that we've put them into the middle of our page. So the first thing that we're going to do is, using the image on the next slide, we're going to resize, move, and set the image as background. So let's scroll down to our beautiful purple palm trees, our 4 palm trees on page 4. So what we're going to do is, just so we have some more space, is I'm going to close our menu so that that's gone. Now, we are going to resize. So when Canva puts our image smack bang into the middle and we want to say make it smaller or larger, this is how we go about it. So we want to click on our image, and you'll see it brings a purple rectangle box. And then to resize, we can grab a corner, and all that we're going to do is we're going to click, and we're going to hold our click, and we're going to drag it in. And that's how we resize. And to do the same, we hold our click and go out. So I'm holding the click the whole time to move it in and out, and that's how we can resize. Another way that you can resize is, you can see that we've got some tabs on the side and on the bottom. You can do the same thing. So you can move your tab out, push it back in. Now you notice that when the tab goes out, that the palm trees start disappearing. So a way to fix that is we can double click on the image, and you'll see it gives us our full image again. And then we can just drag it up or down to reposition our palm trees. So that's just a little extra tip. And then we can click done, and that finishes that off. Now, what was the other one? Oh, set the image as the background. So the advantage to setting an image as a background is, if you were doing a social media post or something along those lines, then it just puts the image as the whole background. So the way that we do that is we right click, and then you'll see in our option, the third one from the bottom is set image as background. And then it just puts the image as the background. So that's how we go ahead and do that. Okay, so let's keep moving down. Task 4. So this is an optional one, but it's if you want to put a filter on an image. So I've on purpose picked an image that is likely to be something that you would have taken when you are out on location. So they can sometimes be, in the middle of the day, very, very bright sunshine. So the photos will end up being, really bright and perhaps not as appealing as they could be. So a way that we can go about adding a filter is we can click on our image, and we can come up the top to edit. So where it's got edit, if we click on that, it'll open up a side menu, and then we have the option of selecting filters, which is our second from the down. So if we expand that to see all, you can see that we've got all different filters. So we've got natural, warm, cool, vivid, soft, vintage, your black and white to your really out there colors. So you can just select a filter for this particular exercise. So say, for example, if we wanted to do fade, and then we have the option to reduce the intensity. So say if we wanted to reduce the intensity down, we can go ahead and do that. Let's change it to, say, this latte sort of one. And again, if we put it to the full intensity, it gives a really yellow background. So it's just a fun one to play around with. Even the color pops are pretty. It's just a filter. I mean, you can play around with it if you like. And the fun thing is, always remember with Canva, if you don't like something, you can always click out of it and just hit your undo button. Simple as that. All right, so let's leave our purple and orange and let's keep going down. Now, task 5 is again an optional one, and it's insert a frame. You may not always need a frame, but this is an extra one in case you do. A frame is, if you're wondering what a frame is a box or a shape that has picture already in it, so that you can drag and drop an image into something. So let me show you an example. So to find frames to start with is we come again over to the side, to our side navigation, and we're going to hit on elements. And then we are going to get out of our photo. So we're going to click the little back button here. And then if we scroll up to the top, you can see under our search, we've got arrow frame. So if we click frame, this is going to show us these frames. So we're looking at our very top one. So if you click see all, now this is all of the different frames that you can use, or these are shapes for your photos. So we've got everything from stars, circles, love hearts to mobile phone. So say if we use our mobile phone, so we click on it. And then what you can do, what I have seen other agents do, is they will put perhaps a picture of themselves or a picture of a destination and use that as part of a social media post. So that's always an option too. So there's a frame of a mobile phone. So you can see there's books, there's triangles, there's a whole bunch of different shapes. So you can scroll down and have a bit of a play around with that one too. So let's scroll down, keep moving. Task 6 is where I have selected an arch frame. Now with this one, you can see that we have a background. So some of the frames, an outline. You'll notice that some of the frames do have an outline, and you can change the color. So if we click on this, you'll see that up the top, it opens up a little color wheel, and the color at the moment is like this pinky brown color. So if we click on color, it'll open up our color options. And again, we've got all of our default colors, but you'll notice that we now have a new color box, which is photo colors. So Canva is really clever that if you have photos or images already in your design, Canva will pick colors from it. So that's a really easy way to tie your colors together. So say, for example, if we wanted to use our palm trees and use that purple, we can click on that purple and it'll change the frame for us. So that's just an extra little tip. Now, our task 6 is to drag a photo into the frame. So we're going to go back to our Canva library. So again, we're coming back to our side navigation. We're using our elements, which is the second one down. And we're going to scroll down in this to find photos. So we're going to click see all. And then if you wanted to use an uploaded image, or you wanted to search Canva's library, or even if you just wanted to scroll down, you can see what's trending at the moment. So there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can use this. But if we wanted to use our beach picture that we used before, Canva will put it up the top in our recently used. So to get our beach image into our half circle, we're just going to hold the click, and we're just going to drag it straight into the frame. So making sure that our mouse is in the center, and then we can let go of the click and it puts our picture smack bang in the middle. So that is everything that I wanted to show you for the basics on photos in Canva. So hopefully that gives you some confidence to move forward and start playing around with photos and uploading your logos and using filters and frames and all sorts of fun things. So that's it from me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks, guys. Bye.